Hey guys, so I have another version of the One Ring to review here today and compare with the other versions that I have. So I talked in my last review about how this ring, the ring from Hydron Design, this one is stainless steel, plated with 18 karat gold, how it's beautiful and it has the dimensions of the ring used in the Lord of the Rings films. However, it is very easy to scuff and scratch. If you look closely, you can see it does have some minor abrasions and scratching just from general wear and carrying around and doing some of these videos. And I said that if they had a version of this ring in tungsten that doesn't scratch easily, I would pick that one up immediately. Well, someone from the comments reached out to me and they said that they knew where to find a version of the One Ring in the same kind of dimensions, but made from tungsten. And that is this one right here. And I will link down where I got it from eBay in the descriptions. I believe it was Kinhue 888. It is a seller from China, so I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. But if we look at this ring, you can see that its dimensions to the Hydron Design ring are almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same. Hydron Design might be ever so slightly thicker, but it's barely noticeable at all. Only real difference is the shade in the gold. The Hydron Design is a little more yellow gold, and this one is just slightly paler, but if I'm holding it right here, you can hardly tell. And again, the best thing about these rings, no inscriptions or copyright logo of any kind on the inside. If you're looking for a version of the One Ring that doesn't have any inscription or any copyright logos, and no scuffing or scratching, little piece of fluff there, but it's tungsten, so it's not going to scratch easily. It has a decent weight to it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I saw the price for this, and I was thinking it would just be a standard gold tungsten ring that didn't have that unique shape that the One Ring has, where it's kind of domed and very soft looking. But I was wrong, and I am absolutely loving this. Now, if we compare it to the official replicas, this is the Hobbit One Ring from Weta. And you can see it has the copyright logo on the inside and the inscriptions, but it's still a very beautiful ring. The color has held up remarkably well over the years. Then we have here the Weta Lord of the Rings edition in a size 12. And again, if you like the inscriptions, this is a great one to go for. But again, they do still have the copyright logo on the inside. It's not the full inscription on the inside. And if we let's compare the Lord of the Rings version to the new tungsten one that I got. And you can see in terms of like the thickness, they are very similar. And again, in terms of the overall shape of the rings, once again, extremely similar. Let me zoom in there. And again, they both have that very rounded shape, that domed shape on the sides, which I think is one of the things that makes the One Ring as unique as it is. It's not just a standard flat ring. It's got some curves to it. Real rings have curves. Hashtag real rings have curves. That was stupid. But yeah, for a $30 ring, like a tungsten ring, this is exactly what I was looking for. A version of the ring made of tungsten without the inscriptions, without the text, and I got it. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't noticed any major issues with it yet. No scuffing, no scratching, no marks. Anything that I have seen on it, I've just wiped off with a microfiber cloth, like right here, and it's perfectly pristine and shiny again. Again, these things are fingerprint magnets, so if you want to keep it looking super clean and shiny, just keep a microfiber cloth with you, like a cloth for cleaning glasses, and just give it a quick rub down, and you got that shine back. Of all the rings that I have here on this little cloth, we've got Hydron design right there, we got Weta Lord of the Rings, Weta Hobbit. Of all of these rings, so far, I've been most impressed with this one from China. And it's a very, very nice ring. It's exactly what I was looking for, and the most affordable out of all of these. Hydron design, I don't believe, is selling on Etsy anymore, so it might be hard for you to find one of these if you want something with a little more color to it. And this one right here, still able to find these online fairly easily. Weta still sells them too, around $100. And this one is the one you will have to really hunker down and do some hunting for, because these ones are not manufactured and sold by Weta anymore. So these ones, if you want a real nice collector's ring from The Hobbit, this one's gonna cost you a little bit more, and it's gonna require you to do some hunting. But if you're not looking for something that's maybe not 100% movie authentic, but something that's almost exactly movie authentic, made of tungsten without any writing or inscription, this is definitely the one, and I will link it below in the description if you want to find one for yourself. It ships from China. It took about 2 weeks to get to me, which isn't bad. So again, I will link it in the description if you want to find one for yourself, but gotta say, I'm really enjoying my collection.